In. It is an air cooler and purifier, and it's going crazy. Just wanted to give you a little tease that that's coming up after this. But first, I wanted to talk about this. And you know, I think they give me this one on purpose because they know I was around when the real boomboxes came out, and they know I probably have a bunch of these, and so do you, which are cassettes. My director is teasing me in my ear. Anyway, but what is so super cool about this is it is just old school, cool, and retro. It is our Ion Audio Boombox. Comes with a built-in cassette player, and it also has modern features, like Bluetooth. So if you have music on your phone or tablet, you can play it through the jumbo dual speakers that are built into this. I love that you can plug it in at home, and you can use batteries on the road. That makes it a true boombox. Nobody's corded when they're taking this out on the road. So you've got AM, FM stereo, you got Bluetooth, streaming, you've got everything you need. It even has a really cool dual VU meter. We don't have ours plugged in, but we do have one live that we're gonna show you, I think, with the lights are all on it. But you're getting high-powered sound at a really, really good price today. They dropped the price $10 for the show. It's brand new, new model. You can record on this onto USB and SD. You can record onto your cassette. So if you like something on the radio, pop a cassette in and you can record onto cassette. So 3 ways to be able to record with this. Built-in speaker, built-in headphone jack. It's called Street Rocker. I know another Street Rocker who's out there somewhere. DJ Doug Hensel is actually gonna be, is he calling in or is he Skyping? He's calling in. He's a very busy man. Buddy. Hi, Doug.
How are you, guys?
I'm good, buddy. How are you?
I'm good, I'm good. I hate to be this far away from you. I'd rather be there rocking, cranking this thing live in
totally,
studio.
bro.
But, you know, we got to do what we got to do.
I know, buddy. But you know what? We don't have to suffer so much, right? I mean, where a lot of us are home, a lot of us are taking walks with our intimate family, going to the beach, going to the parks where we're permitted to go. And we want a little music, Doug. And I'll tell you, this is no little music. There's a lot of music in this guy.
This is a lot of music right here, buddy. And I'll tell you what, I was born in 1980, so I am a true child of the 80s. And I can remember so many times taking my boombox with me everywhere I went. I always made sure I had fresh batteries, and I would just crank it. I'd put it in my backpack and ride my bike around the neighborhood, and I would switch my cassette tapes. I would, you know, use my FM tuner, and that's what I love about this Ion Street Rocker Boombox. The folks at Ion Audio have really just hit this one out of the park because you've got that classic nostalgia with that cassette tape. What do you ever see anymore with radios, with boomboxes that have an actual cassette tape that plays and that records? That's what I think is so super cool about this. But you not only have all the nostalgic, amazing items too, but you have all the modern day functions too, like Bluetooth. Go ahead and crank that up, Guy. Let's hear it.
Oh, they didn't set up the bass or the treble. Now listen.
Well, that's your jam.
Dude, look, Doug, a VU meter. Look, like my old radio days, bro.
That's it, man. That's it. That's all the classic things that we grew up with, but with all the modern technology too. So not only do you have that cool VU, you got the left and the right tuner. You have the actual tuner dial, so you can dial in your radio stations from AM to FM too as well. But the fact that you can actually record and make your own mixtapes on tapes like we did back in the old days, my kids love to do this because they think it's something like crazy from the future. They don't realize that tapes, you know, were 30 years ago. So for them, it's so super cool that I, as a dad now, can actually show them, you know, how to make mixtapes the way that, you know, not on CDs, but the way that we listened to them, you know, growing up. I think that's just such a cool thing. But then if they want to plug in a USB or an SD card, you can have up to thousands of songs at your fingertips. So when you have everybody over for the barbecues, once, you know, this whole thing gets past us, you know, you want to rock out outside, you want to take it to the beach, you want to go on the road trip with the family. This is such a great, you know, and it's very lightweight too. I want to let everybody know that this is extremely, extremely lightweight. You've got that nice handle too, so you can take it. But this is all the 80s retro style with all of you know, today's features.
Yeah, Doug, I'm sorry, Ooga Shaka. I mean, we were going crazy there. I love the sound that comes out of it, and I'm standing behind it. You'll get, you know, obviously you have more sound when you stand in front. I'll kick up the bass a little bit.
I'm waiting for you to start breakdancing.
Ain't gonna happen, dude. Yeah, it's funny though. What did he say? This was out when I was born in 1980? I don't want to tell you where I was in 1980.
Boomboxes. If you
I was finishing my high school career. Dude, listen to that. I can't believe we get clearance to play all these. Too late. I'm playing them. This is great music. And a lot of, you know, Doug, a lot of people out there, I'll turn it down a little bit so you and I can chat for a bit, but a lot of people out there still have cassette tapes. And by the way, and Doug, you know this probably better than anybody, the resurgence of record stores, I mean, in the last 5-10 years is huge, and they all carry the big disc, they carry the tapes, they carry all that stuff. In fact, my son thinks, he loves it. He's like, I showed him a record once. He goes, is that like a big CD? I'm like, yeah, kind of. That's what they look at, but they think it's cool too. This has become so popular. It makes a great gift. And you know, we got Father's Day coming up. What a great Father's Day gift, buddy, right? You guys would love that.
Absolutely, and even, you know, graduations too. This is great for kids graduate and go into college. You know, this is something that you can take anywhere and everywhere with you, and it's something great that the family can get into, you know, as well. Now, you know, obviously with everything going on, we're forced to be around our families. We're forced to, you know, do a lot of creative things to let the time go by, and this is such a great classic way, you know, to let everybody just kind of release and have fun. You know, there's something about music. It just allows us to really just, you know, kind of get in that awesome kind of, you know, zone and that awesome mindset, and it just helps to make everything all right when you're listening to your favorite tunes. So no matter if it's, you know, rap, rock, reggae, you know, jazz, classical, you can put whatever music you want on here because you have the ability to put thousands of songs because it has a USB drive and an SD drive, and you can control it from the side.
I was just playing guitar, sorry.
You can even take, you know, your old cassette tapes that you have in the garage, or if you're an audiophile like me and you still have your records, your 45s, your cassette tapes, now you can play them and play them on the go because you don't have to actually have this plugged in to the wall outlet. You can put 6D batteries in here, sling it over your shoulder like the old days, take it to the beach, take it on, you know, to the park, and really have a good time with your friends and family.
Doug, tell me this, and you know this, right? If I was walking on the beach and I saw like you know, a couple, and they had this on their blanket, I would be like, that is the coolest couple ever. Right? I mean, to have something like this, because everybody knows, even kids know it's retro. Like my son would look at this and be like, Dad, where'd you dig that up? You know, he'd know it was mine. But to have all the modern features, the Bluetooth is huge. Because the Bluetooth means now if you've got music on your phone, which all of you do, you know, whether you're, you know, I do, what's mine? Mine's SoundCloud, that's mine, but a lot of people have different music things, Apple Music, whatever it is. You can play all that music right on here, and you can stream it from your phone or your tablet right to there. So, and Doug brought up a great point too. Not all these units also have the ability to go AC/DC, right? They not only, they all, most of them you have to plug them in. This you can use both current, so you can put batteries in here, which I think having batteries in it, Doug, is actually better than plugging it in. For me, it's more old school. You know what I mean?
I cannot agree. I mean, listen, that's the way we did it in the 80s, and that's the way, you know, here we are, you know, 2020, and that's the way we're doing it now. But you're absolutely right, you know, and this is a cool factor, too, to be able to have this. This is a conversation piece. People will walk up and be like, where did you find that? How long have you had that? Well, what do you mean you just bought it? Well, no, this is from our folks at Ion Audio. They're amazing. I mean, that's why they wanted to call it the street rocker, because back in the day, everybody would come and crowd around you. If you had the biggest and the baddest and the loudest boombox, everybody would come to you, and you were the party. You know, so, and this is what the DJs would bring around with them to the block parties and stuff as well. But once again, now we have all these amazing throwback, you know, features. You know, the chrome, I love the chrome accents. The chrome accents really set it off, because back in the day, if you had chrome accents on your boombox, that was a higher end boombox. That was like, that was like, the Rolls Royce, if you will, of boomboxes back in the day. And I love the chrome accents around the speaker grill. You've got those big 5-inch speakers. You got look at the rotary dials there too. You've got your play, your pause, your fast forward, rewind. When's the last time you saw a fast forward and a rewind and a record cassette tape deck? Everything is very easy to use too. You've got your switcher between the auxiliary, the tape, the radio. If you wanted to plug in something, you can, and you just press it and go. It's so simple and so easy to use. It's really great for everybody.
I'm fairly sure we can't play that song. Are we allowed to? If it's on there. Oh, man. So this is a good one to listen to because it'll give you an idea of the sound. I'll turn it a little towards me. Come on, man, that is, yeah. And we have a pretty big studio, but that sounds pretty good, right?
Yeah, I'm actually outside right now, and I started my morning with a nice morning cup of coffee and jamming out to some of my favorite tunes.
Doesn't that make you feel good? It really does. Very positive, kind of good music. I love it.
That's exactly what we need right now, buddy.
Dude, I know, Doug. I've been keeping tabs on you. I know we're all keeping tabs on each other on Facebook or whatever it is you follow. And we're all doing the best we can. We're spending a lot of time home. We're staying with family. This is a great way to be able to celebrate, even if it's just in your intimate family, or maybe get this for Dad for Father's Day. The kids, boy, the kids are going to deserve something when they graduate. A lot of kids that are graduating this year aren't going to have any real celebration. They really want to enjoy this. All right, 714-031, Doug Hensel, DJ Buddy, I appreciate you. Thanks for calling in, pal.
I appreciate you guys. Have a great day, buddy.
See you, bud. Take care. If you want to get it, 714-031 is the item number. It's on sale today. $20 on FlexPay, free shipping and handling. Stick around. We've got our